buhay. That was my favorite scene from Walang Kapalit, UC Davis's 26th annual Filipino Culture Night back in 2013, in which I had the honor of playing the main character, Felipe, a fictional queer Filipino-American in the midst of all the struggle and movements around the iHotel. Last week, August 4th, marked the 38th year since the fall of the iHotel. So here are 8 things that you probably did not know about the iHotel. Number 1. The iHotel is short for the International Hotel. Number 2. The iHotel was a low-cost housing that caters for the low-income elderly Asian Americans who were mostly Filipino-American seasonal agricultural workers. Number 3. The iHotel was located at the heart of what was once San Francisco's bustling Manilatown. In fact, the iHotel stood at the very last block, the very last remaining block of this historic community. Number 4, by the 1960s, San Francisco's urban redevelopment led to massive gentrification of the city's historic ethnic neighborhoods. Throughout the 60s and the 70s, this gentrification displaced thousands. In the name of urban renewal, more than 4,000 low-income homes in historic neighborhoods were torn down in favor of modern and highly expensive skyscrapers such as the iconic Transamerica Pyramid. Number 5, the iHotel was not immune to this gentrification. In fact, there were numerous attempts to evict the residents of the iHotel with plans of replacing it with a parking structure, a parking garage, a parking lot. For over a decade, the movement to save the iHotel and everything that it stood for was at the center stage of San Francisco's politics. Number 6. It took almost a decade of struggle hoping to save the iHotel and its residents. But on August 4th, 1977, at exactly 3 a.m., the police, many of whom were mounted in horses and armed, came marching in. Thousands of people from all walks of life, from different backgrounds, gathered together. They surrounded the iHotel, locked arms with each other, in a non-violent attempt to prevent the eviction and protect the elderly residents. But this courageous act did not stop the police from brutally forcing their way in, resulting in many injuries and the tragic fall of the iHotel. Many of the iHotel's elderly residents were forced out in the streets, out in the cold, robbing them of their own home with nowhere else to go. This violent eviction outraged the nation, and it was only in 1981 when the historic iHotel was finally demolished. Number 7. This chapter of San Francisco's history was a pivotal moment within the Asian American movement. It was critical in uniting the diverse Asian American community to collectively rise up and fight for justice. The iHotel became a symbol for the housing struggle, not just for the Asian Americans, but for many marginalized communities as well. And number 8, a new iHotel was erected on the same block where the original one stood. It literally rose from the ashes of the historic iHotel. The new iHotel opened its doors in 2005, and like its predecessor, it is a low-cost housing for the elderly. And on the ground floor of this new 14-story building is the International Hotel Manilatown Center, a community center and space dedicated to promote social and economic justice for Filipinos in the United States. The new iHotel stands in the same corner of Jackson Street and Kearny Street in San Francisco, and it stands as a monument and a reminder to many of us of the many lessons of the iHotel and the memories of its residents and our Filipino-American roots. If you happen to be in San Francisco, you should really visit them. Anyways, one last thing before I go, the original iHotel may have fallen almost 4 decades ago, but the issue of gentrification that was at the very heart of this struggle continues to plague cities like San Francisco today, to this very day. So have we really learned from the lessons of the iHotel? Or are we just gonna let this tragic chapter of history repeat itself? To learn more about the iHotel, check out the video description below for some useful links. And I guess that's it for me today. Until next time, bye!